Still Chips, Beach Ball, Monkey King. How you guys doing? Hello, Still Chips. What's up, Beach Ball? Gonna hunt some more quarters tonight. Maybe we'll find another W marker like we did last stream. Last stream we found. Last stream we found the national park back quarter with the W mint mark. Maybe we'll find another one. Same box. Let's see here. Tonight the EOS and this list. We're gonna do it. Your boots and pants and boots and pants. We're gonna make this a members only giveaway tonight. So only members can enter the giveaways for tonight, and that's just what we're doing tonight. I gotta do something for all my members. So I've been slacking on member privileges and stuff. So see what we can do here. Oh, I never did a poll either. That's all right. Not a big deal. Let's see what we can find here. Let's go. Oh, thank you, Monkey King. Said, let's go, and many more. 43 people watching already. Holy cow. There's a Guam. 2009. Don't see those too often. What up, Ball? Find anything good yet? This is the first quarter of the night, Chris. Just getting going. What? We get extra tickets every week? Yeah, members get 3 tickets for stuff. Oh, so you're saying that you guys do get a benefit for being members. I gotcha. Well, we're still doing members only giveaway tonight. Hey, John Argent. Yeah, Chris, I got started a little late tonight too, but that's okay. But hopefully we can find something here. Like we found the W last week. It's the same box still. Not as late as EP. Yeah, the gifted ones last like 30 days or something like that, Chris. I'm sure there would be a bunch of them dropping off here because there were like 100 of them gifted in the same stream that one night. Oh, Doug Harding says, welcome to Copper. Nice. Nice, Doug. Oh, you're welcome, Monkey King. There's a Nevada. We can check for the pooping horse. Don't think I see anything there. No. It'd be on the third horse over here. There might be a little something on the leg there. I'm not sure. Let me get my scope out. Hold on a second here. The fox gift, yeah. No, no dye chip there. Hey, and Marsh. That's what she said. The third horse. Zoom back out there a little bit. No extra branch there. There's a Marsh Billings 2020. Come on, W. Oh, that's a filly. Maya Angelou. Let me bring up. I gotta get my scope up there. There we go. I got my scope. You guys won't be able to see my scope, but I can. I'm just looking for the doubled earring. Not on that one. All right. Oh, Chris Schwan, welcome to Copper. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Doug, and thank you, Chris. He says, I'm going to get in this giveaway. Hey, Wendy. Good evening. Let me reopen that. Hold on 1 second here. Resume entries. All the entries and giveaways tonight are members only. It's just thank you to all the members. There's the homestead. I don't see any snow on the roof. Don't see anything in the windows. Let me look under the scope for the leaky bucket or the doubled handle. It doesn't look like they're there, but I just got to double check here. No, nothing there. $63 people watching. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. 11 likes. If you like what you see, double tap the screen or hit the dots in the upper right hand corner of your phone and you can get to the like option. Loot bounty. Yes, we can still do the loot bounty. Right here, we got the 1904 Liberty Head V-Nickel. Anybody, well, not anybody, the first person to get 3 eagles on their slot spin will win that. So if you're new to the channel, join the chat, do some slot spins, and maybe you'll win a V-Nickel. I got credit for some of the hours from my first live stream last week. Free to chat and play. Just ask for tickets if you are new. That's right. So I had 2 streams last week. The first one, I finally got credit for the watch hours. So I'm at 3,900 watch hours. And then I think the second stream, I'll probably get credit for those tomorrow. And that should put me over 4,000 watch hours. Which is pretty exciting. That's right, man. 4K, woo! It should hit tomorrow. There's like about a 4 or 5 day delay. It was a heck of a grind, man. Or a hell of a grind, yeah. It's worth it, though. There's a Maria Tall Chief. What do I get for 4,000 hours? So at 3,000 hours and 1,000 subs, that allows like super chats and memberships. At 4,000 hours, it allows you to earn money off of just people being here, and if they watch the commercials, you earn some money. That type of stuff. Not a ton more extra, but that's like 4,000 hours is like the top tier for it. No doubling in the hat, tail, or saddle. Yeah, it won't be a ton of money. It'll be a little bit each stream, but it's still something. Helps with giveaways a little bit. Maple Leaf Numismatics. Hello. Hey, Otis Coulter, working those quarters. That's right. Earning change, searching change. That's right. There's Wisconsin. You can check for high leaf and low leaf here. That one doesn't have it. Money for live views, horizontals, and shorts. So depending on how popular a video is. Enough to help with shipping a vehicle. That's right. There's another national park. Come on, W. Nope, that's a Denver. Not too bad looking for Denver. So there is a giveaway going tonight. The giveaways are members only. So if you're a member, you can enter. American Memorial Park. That was a Philly. Hey, here's the District of Columbia. Let me zoom out and try to focus a little better on that. Then zoom in. I don't think I see anything there. Let me put that under my scope. No, nothing there. That's all right though. 106 people. Holy cow. 20 likes. Hit that like, everybody. Double tap your screen. Or there's 3 dots in the upper right hand corner of your phone. Hit those and you can find the like button in there. Or if you're on the computer, it'd be down below. You can hit the like. The more likes we get, the bigger the giveaway gets. The bigger the EOS. Harper's Ferry, you can check for doubling in the windows. Something in the windows there. I don't know if that's postment damage or... What's almost $37? What are you talking about? Oh, silver prices are going up. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's post-mint damage in the windows. Yeah, that's just junk in the windows. Like junk in the trunk, but in the windows. $20.24. Dr. Mary Edwards Walker. Hey, Renee and me. Window cleaner missed a spot. Yep. Sorry if I miss anybody coming in. Nina Otero Warren. There's Salt River Bay. I think that was a Philly. Yep. Oh, there's another Duke Ellington. District of Columbia. Let's go. Come on. Not the greatest quality. You know what? I'm missing a light. Hold on 1 second here. Maybe that's why. Let's see if that helps. I'm not seeing anything there. Alrighty. $124 people. Holy moly. All right. Here's another Wyoming. We can check for doubling in the saddle, hat, and the tail. Not seeing that there. 40% rolls were 110. Dang. What do I do with my finds? I keep all my finds right now. Maybe someday I'll sell some of them. I haven't sold any yet. I keep them all unless somebody had bought like rolls from me or something, then they get them. But I have all my finds somewhere in this room. Hey, Jenna Nesbit. Jenna. I keep them. They're piling up. That's right. And no extra branch there. Junk drawer. Yes. More like a junk box, but yes. But it's not quite a junk box. It's a legit. Hey, we can check that for a W. All right. That looks like a Salt River Bay there. So let's open this up and we'll check it out. All catalog by date, and then in the album by denomination. Dang, EP. Well, a lot of mine don't have the date. Salt River Bay 2020. Let's check out the mint mark. Oh, it's a Philly. That's what I do? Oh, I wish I had the time for all that. That would be pretty amazing. River No Return 2019. Philly. If it's something really special, I might like most of the W's I write the date on. But besides that, I don't really write the dates. Doesn't really matter when I found it. I just know I found them. Frank the Corgi. Woof, woof. It's a members only giveaway tonight. Sorry, everybody. River No Return 2019 is a filly. There's another Maya Angelou. And then times the stamp of the live when he found it. Yeah. No double earring on that Maya Angelou. I was just checking under my scope. When I'm done with this little bit that's in my hand. Okay, so no snow on the roof. Nothing in the windows. Let me look under the scope here. And there's no leaky bucket and no doubled handle. Oh, Demon Boy is out of the crate. There's a Patsy Mink from 2024. Alrighty. I need to get over here and pull the first two names for the list. So tonight it's a little appreciation to the members. So I'm doing members only tonight. Have you ever found a more valuable quarter while streaming? What do you mean by more valuable? I found W Mark quarters. Those are anywhere from $10 to $20 depending on the condition. It's more valuable than a quarter. So in the giveaway, we have Beach Ball, Doug Harding, John Argent, E Pluribus, Una, Monkey King Metals, and Chris Schwann. It's exclamation point loot, Otis. Go ahead, Otis. Get in there. Exclamation point loot. XRP Zing, you have found some cool airs, but they aren't listed, so I'm unsure if I even have found anything. Where have you been looking? Variety Vista has some pretty cool stuff to find. There you go, Otis. You should be in there now. Let me refresh my screen here. All right, there we go. Beach Ball, Doug Harding, John Argent, E Pluribus, Una, Monkey King Metals, Chris Schwann, and Otis Cauldron. Close the entries. We're going to pick two names. Otis, there you go. Otis, you are on there. And second name on the list, Beach Ball. Variety Vista is a good place to look too. XRP Zing. I mean, just because PCGS doesn't recognize them doesn't mean that they're not an heir. 1981 quarter is worth 25 cents. Unless it's got some air variety on it. South Carolina, you can check for the extra twig or extra branch. That doesn't have it. Oh, they were first and last, weren't they? $152 people in here. Holy cow. Thank you for coming by. We are just hunting, looking for airs and varieties. W mint marks in 2019, 2020. Like, that's a 2019. So they made them in Philadelphia, Denver, and West Point. But that's a Denver one there. See the D? The W from West Point, they made 2 million of each design. And a lot of people like to collect them, so we look for those. 1964 and older is silver. You have two Edith Kanaka Ole quarters. Both have different airs. What are the airs on those? What airs do you have on those? I don't think I'm familiar with the Edith airs. So when I go through here like this, we're looking for silver, we're looking for foreigns, or we're looking for a thin planchet that could be possibly done on dime stock. There's a DDR on Edith. I will have to start looking for that. There's another National Park 2020. 189 viewers. Holy cow. One is doubling and the other, the first A in Kanaka is very messed up. Kanaka. There's Dr. Mary Edwards Walker. There is a slot bounty. I'm giving away a V-nickel for the first person to get 3 eagles in 1 slot spin. Yeah, I have an email. It's coinquester@gmail.com. I probably won't look at it during the stream, but I would look at it afterwards. 181 people. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. If you got any questions, feel free to enter them in chat. You have a $4,000 coin, outdoor Ashy. What is your $4,000 coin? Thanks for the email there, EP. All right, here's Nevada. Nevada, we can check for the air we call pooping horse. This one doesn't have it, but there would be a die chip on the third horse here. Be somewhere around his rear end, sometimes down in the legs. There's usually a pretty significant die chip down here. Sometimes there's a big die chip up on the rear end. It almost looks like a pecan. But this one does not have it. But that's where you would look. You have a 1981 quarter that is worth $4,000. Okay, here's Edith. Where would the doubling be? This one doesn't look like it has any doubling anyways, but something to look for anyways. Let me resume those entries. There was only one person that got in there. Anybody that's a member can enter. Exclamation point loot. Tonight is the giveaway is members only. Most nights it's for everybody, but I haven't done anything for my members in quite a while. I need to tell you when I open it. Maybe I should have just picked that person's name twice. From 1888, Wounded Eagle, the E is backwards. I know, EP. I'm just giving you a hard time. $33 likes. Thank you, everybody. Not seeing any doubling in the window. Don't see. And there can be die chips in these areas up here that look like cats sitting up on the roof. But this doesn't have them. It's another thing you can look for. Hey, nobody really. There's another Patsy Mink. Crossing the Delaware, you can look in Washington's cap. Sometimes there's die chips up there. Some people collect those. Yeah, there's a bunch of different sizes of that die chip, James. That is a neat one though. XRP, I'll check it out when I get a chance later. It's hard for me to check my email when I'm streaming. Not seeing any silver foreign or that one on the edge looks a little thin there. Maybe. No, not really. Who can tell me what airs there are in Maria Tall Chief? That's one I haven't looked up yet. If there's any. Katina Oso, surprise, I'm here. She's awake. And she's eligible for the giveaway. Her hair. All right, there's a 1976 bicentennial Denver. And that you can check for doubling in Liberty. This one doesn't have it. But still, that's still a cool quarter, though. All right, so what are we looking for in her hair? For Maria Tall Chief. I don't see... T minus 15 minutes and she will be asleep. A dye chip in the hair, okay. Anybody else found the drooling Georges? There's a dye chip on the edge of his mouth. Sometimes I've had a couple of drooling Georges. I've had one that looks like he's got a big old herpes sore on his mouth. Those are kind of cool. Let me check. Let me look under the scope for my Angelou here. Just real quick. Don't believe I have the doubled earring, but let me just look real quick. No doubled earring. Caleb Blum, you found 2 W quarters in the last quarter box you searched. Awesome. I found one the last stream. It's right here. National Park. W. Found that last stream in the first half of this box. And now I'm in the second half of the box. Maybe I'll find another one. Hey, William E. They were both Vermont design. Okay. There's Marsh Billings, but that's a filly. Crossing the Delaware, no dye chip there. Check for the Spitting Eagle. Caleb, the giveaway tonight is a members only, so it's not going to show you. Last coin. I already put it in the box. Was there a Spitting Eagle there? Marsh Billings, filly. There's another Marsh Billings. That's also a filly. There's an American Samoa, 2009. There's a Kansas we can check. In God we trust. I think there's like a spear or something that you can check for in the Buffalo too. Don't see anything there. Sunny Peak says, let's go. Bernardo Bergman. What am I looking for? I'm looking for errors and varieties. Like this one is a Kansas quarter. It can have an error here where instead of in God we trust, it says in God we rust, or in odd we rust. That would be a grease strike, and the T and possibly the G don't show up because of the grease. Spear is on the Bison of 2005 nickel. I thought there was something on the Kansas too, though. Maybe not. Last penny box had a 1983 penny. No copper coating, worth a couple hundred. Nice, Caleb. Sunday Peak, thank you, and welcome to Copper. You can enter the giveaway now. You had to renew your membership. Well, that's good, because tonight is the members only giveaway. So only members can enter the giveaways tonight. There's one going on right now. Exclamation point loot. There's another Edith. All right, let me zoom back out here. We're going to read through the names. We got Monkey King Metal, E Pluribus Unum, Doug Harding, Otis Cauldron, Gatita Oso, Chris Schwann, William E., and Sunday Peak. Let's close it up and we'll pick two more names to put on the list. Oh, there's Bellows. Hold on. Let me open it up for Bellows. All right, Bellows, it's open. Get in there real quick. Wendy, get in there. T-Tone, get in there. Bellows, enter. You didn't get in, Bellows. Try again. There you go. Should take you. The system is rigged. Okay, we got Monkey King Metals, E Pluribus Unum, Doug Harding, Otis Cauldron, Gatita Oso, Chris Schwann, William E., Sunday Peak, Wendy, Thomas Tone, and Bellows. We will close the entries and pick two names. You're welcome, Bellows. Sunday Peak. Sunday Peak wasn't the last one in. And the next one is Wendy. Wendy wasn't the last one in either. Zafar. Your name is Zafar. All right, let me get some more quarter rolls here. How many of you would be interested in a coin auction? Not tonight, but how many of you would be honest and truthfully interested in a coin auction? Like, who would actually bid and want to purchase? If I were to run one, are there enough of you that would be interested? Otis says, sure. Sounds like a good idea for a poll. I can make a poll real quick. Let me type it in. Sunny Peak says, I'm in. Okay. Let me just get it real quick here. All right. Poll is open. There's the poll. Sorry if there's any typos. Wasn't really paying too much attention to the typos. Alrighty. 76 people in here, 50 likes. You guys are awesome. War in the Pacific. Come on, W. It's a Denver. There's a Harper's Ferry. No cat on the roof. I don't know if there's anything going on with those windows. I'll have to scope it later. Kind of hard to tell there. Maybe something there. I'll set it aside for now. All right, hold on. I'm missing chat here. Only if the coins are offered under current melt prices. What are you talking about, EP? William E says I'm buying at close to spot. Wow. Renee and me wants a back quarter. Oh, thank you, XRP Zing. I'll check it out. No cat on the roof, but you got a Prego groundhog living in your crawl space. That's funny. Any year walking liberty, any condition. Oh. I think I gave a walking liberty away last stream. you save them all and turn them all over at the end. Well, I mean, it's either going to be there or not there. It's not going to matter if you turn it over now or later. But that's fine if you want to do it that way. I'll probably still do it as I find them. That's something different, though. That's a good way to do it. It was a 1918, wasn't it? It was a 1918S. Oh, you're welcome, XRP. We're all here to help each other and learn. I ask questions all the time. It's either Prego or the fastest groundhog ever. Suppose it could be fat and happy. There's River No Return, but that's a filly. Salt River Bay, that's a filly. There's another Edith. Not seeing any doubling. There's a blue quarter. Painted blue. Who likes painted coins? There we go. We got the members only giveaway. A blue painted quarter. Oh my god, so rare. That's rare. Caleb Blum, I do streams 1 to 2 days a week. And it can vary week to week. I have to do it around my work schedule. And my work schedule's not the same every week. But I'm usually on 10:30 or so. Tonight was a later start. I started at like 11:30. Colorado, you can check for the Cuds. Not seeing those. It's worth billions, yes. Yes. If the 81's worth 4,000, that painted quarter is definitely worth billions. Okay, in the giveaway, we got Monkey King Medals, Thomas Tone, E Pluribus Unum, Chris Schwann, John Argent, Katita Ozo, Sunday Peak, Bellows Forge, Doug Harding, and Otis Cauldron. Let me close those entries. We'll pick 2 more names here. Bellows Forge, there you go. You are on the list. Let me zoom back out so you can see. And we'll pick another one. E Pluribus Unum. Who's that? He's on the list. There we go. Half filled up so far. Doug's a stupid bot. Oh, you're welcome, EP. Here's the EOS so far. I may add more as the time goes on. We'll see. EP says 1 down, 3 to go. Dateless SLQ. What's your camera setup? B Man Factor 705. This is just my my iPhone. This is just my iPhone in vertical mode. I just zoom in and out with the screen. Oops. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got here. 101 viewers, 52 likes. Thank you, everybody. All the giveaways tonight. Well, there's going to be one end of stream giveaway. And we run giveaways to get names on the list for the EOS. And those are all members only tonight. I normally do giveaways that everybody can enter. But tonight I needed to do something for my members. About 3 more weeks to go on the thumbnail. Probably. It's doing good though. So there is a giveaway going on for members. Exclamation point loot. And if you really want to get in it and you're not able to, you can buy a membership and still enter it. 124 sets of eyes on you. I saw that. It was up there for a little bit, wasn't it? There's another Edith. Kanaka Ole. Don't see any doubling. River, no return, but that's a filly. Colorado, we can check that for a cud. Cuds are usually along the edges. Not seeing them. Not seeing one, I should say. Doug Harding wants a time lapse short of the thumbnail. That would be cool. Go make a clip from all my lives. All right, there's Maya Angelou. I'll scope that later. I'll just set it aside for now. San Antonio Mission, but that's a filly. Super B or Superb? Glad you guys all spent some time with me tonight. There's a 2019 San Antonio Mission. It's pretty good condition. Let's see what we can get. It's a filly. Hey, David Carlisle. Members only giveaway going on. Exclamation point loot. There's a bicentennial quarter, and it's a Denver. We can check Liberty. I don't believe I see any doubling in Liberty. Hello, Terry. In COD we trust. Did I miss one? Was there a in there? I didn't think I saw a Kansas, but I'll double check. Unless you're behind in the stream. That could be a possibility too. I did have one of those. Kansas a check earlier. We got to resume the entries here. Thank you, Doug. Exclamation point, loot. Yeah, a lot of the free memberships a lot of the gifted memberships fell off. Colorado. Another Dr. Mary Edwards Walker. Verna Conklin. Good evening. Glad you made it here. Let me open up another roll here. Just got off work. All right. Evil. Hey, Evil Lenny. What's up? All right. I want to find one of those thin planchets one of these days. Would love to find a quarter on dime stock. Exclamation point live. Wendy says, me too. Yeah, you'd like to find one too, huh? You can't pay for membership on my phone. It will cause family problems. You're on the family plan. I get you. District of Columbia. I don't think I see any doubling there. Anime Wong. There's another Edith. Don't see any DDR. What do you like for your deep stack? Nothing in particular, William. Most of my stack is just what I have gotten from buying $50 rolls off other people. I have done a few things at auctions that just things that I thought were cool looking, but nothing in particular. Safari, you're not in the giveaway because it's members only giveaway tonight. You have to be a member to enter it. Most other nights it's everybody can enter, but tonight it's just for members to enter. Everybody can watch the stream, but only members can enter the giveaway. What might you be completely off? What did I miss? I missed something in chat. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. About to Edith. Oh, well, I mean, they're not all gonna have it, so you might be right. I mean, they call it a hunt for a reason. You gotta hunt for stuff. It's not gonna be on every coin. Just because I'm not finding it doesn't mean you didn't find something. You might have found something. There's Delaware. You can check for the spitting horse. Don't see that there. They would come right. It would come at an angle like this off the horse's mouth, like through there. There are also going to be a doubled like Rodney. There, Rodney would be down here. No, I haven't found any. I've searched for some pooping horses tonight, but I haven't found any of that air. You don't have to leave Zafar. You're allowed to stay. Well, if you're really worried about the giveaway, just come some other time, and you can get in the giveaway then. Tonight it's members only. If you got $4,000 from that 1981 quarter, you got plenty of money to buy a membership. Just saying. Have a good night. I gotta show my members some love sometime. Sorry that I can't do a giveaway every night for the general. Just in case he was bluffing, right? No spitting horse on that one. Yeah, there's no way he has an 81 quarter worth $4,000. There's a die chip right there, right on top of the hat. Right there. Nice little find. There's a good lighting for it. Heck yeah. We'll put that up there by Questy. He can hang on to that. Exclamation point loot if you are a member and you'd like to get in a giveaway. Turn it around. What are we turning around? The die chip? Can you get a subscription with toll booth tokens? Looks the same there as it did the other way. Right there. What, to the front? What's on the front? It's 2021. Sorry, Terry, I didn't understand what you're saying. There's a 2019 Lowell. That's a Denver. What were you looking for on the front? Terry. Hey, Mark Lester. Good to see you. I gotta get something into the scope here. Some of those coins can come with a double edge. Okay. All right. I gotta look at this under the scope. 1 second. Well, well, well. All right. I'm gonna show you something here. I'm taking the phone off the stand. And we're gonna come up here to the scope. Whoa, I'm really zoomed in there. Hold on. Okay, that's a regular Harper's Ferry there. And then I just found this. And we got 2 die chips right there on either side of the chimney. See them? Right there and right there. I'm not touching the coin, just for general reference. So 2 die chips in that one. 2 putty cats. That's right. 2 cats on the roof. Heck yeah. So another coin for Quessy to watch over. It feels so good when you find them. Absolutely. Sometimes people ask me if I ever get bored. And it's like, no. Because when you find stuff, it's such a good feeling. Do not get bored. Just keep looking. Tall grass prairie. That's Philly. What I'm trying to say, some of these coins with a double edge like piece is missing from it. And you're moving it too fast. I cannot see good. Ah, okay. Hi, Chew. It's members only giveaway tonight, Chew. You gotta have a membership to get in the giveaway. War in the Pacific. That's a Philly. There's another Edith. $108 people that voted. And it says 43% would like an auction. 22% is maybe. 22% is don't know. And 13% is hell's no. Interesting. So 43% of 108 is at least 43. Maybe 44 or 45. And I'll be shocked if I get that many people bidding on stuff. But that's all right. We'll do an auction sometime. I'm just not sure when yet, but I'll start thinking of what I want to auction off and start setting it aside and making a list and checking it twice and finding out who's naughty and nice, and then we'll do an auction. There's another District of Columbia. It's really hard to see some of the detail tonight for some reason. Let me look under the scope here. No, I don't think that's the W. No, Gatita. It's just like any other night. The winner does not need to be present. They just need to claim it within 48 hours of the end of the stream. It's just members only tonight. That's all. You don't have to be present to win. As long as you're on the list. And go, Bellows, go. Run, run, run. Man, that's all chopped up. Holy cow. Dr. Mary Edwards Walker. It must be present to enter, right? Alrighty. Let's see here. I think it's time to read through the list of names again. See who's entered in the giveaway. We have Doug Harding, William E., Chris Schwann, Otis Cauldron, Gatita Oso, Monkey King Metals, E Pluribus Unum, and Verna Conklin. Alrighty. And Sunday Peak. Shannon Smith, good evening. Yeah, the 85 was pretty dirty. It almost looked silver, but it definitely wasn't. Alrighty. Let's see here. I gotta refresh this. Hold on one second. You're in now, Sunny Peak. And Bellows Forge got in too. Alright, close the entries. Santa. Yes, Doug Santa. You caught it. Otis Cauldron. I was wondering if someone would say something about that. And the next name is Verna Conklin. There you go, Verna. You're on the list. All right. We got a spot for 4 more names. Members only. I need to write members only up here. Members only giveaway tonight for EOS. And right now, the EOS is this SLQ. Dateless SLQ. There you go. So that's going to be the EOS, and we'll do the dice roll with one of these. Hey, Shannon. Yeah, Harper's Ferry. Let me put this back under the scope here, and I'll show you. Sounds like your life, dateless. Let me put it back under the scope here, Shannon, and we'll show you what we got. I'm not good with the windows. But this one's not a window thing. There you go, Shannon. Couple cats on the roof. Couple kitty cats up there. Hey, Anita Stam. Good to see ya. Those are always fun to find. You're glad all that you and all your nerd friends are lead the same life. Yes. It's a couple of big ones, yeah. Mm-hmm. 85 people, 70 likes. Thank you, everybody. Marsh Billings. That's a filly. There's another Maya Angelou. Don't think I see anything. Why did it kick me off my membership? The time probably ran out on it, Shannon. I had one stream about a month ago. Thank you, Shannon. Had one stream about a month ago that someone had donated 100 memberships. That might be a spittin'. And he did a silver. Thank you, Shannon. Is that a spitting eagle? It looks like there might be something coming from the beak there. Hold on one second. No, it must have been the angle. I'm not seeing it now. No, not the spitting eagle. That's all right. We'll keep looking here. You renewed. Yes, thank you. That's awesome. Appreciate it. I need to get over here a second. Close that out. Open that. There we go. All right. Another giveaway to get names on the list is running. Exclamation point loot for the members. $74D. Okay, EP. Let me write that down. I'll write it right here. 74D spitter. I'll check it out when I roll them up later. New name for the spitting eagle is Hawk Tua Eagle. Yeah. Hey, Pete. Yo, party peeps. There's a Delaware you can check for the spitting horse or the Hawk 2 horse. That one doesn't have it. There's a U.S. Virgin Islands 2009. Wyoming. You didn't know an island coin could be a virgin. Yep. 70 people watching. There's West Virginia. You can check that for cuds also. Not seeing a cud on there. I gotta check my Angelou under my scope again. No, not seeing it. There's Salt River Bay, another Philly. Bunch of DDRs in the Washington crossing the Delaware too, if you like class 9s. I found this die chip in the hat there. Where's the DDRs at, Shannon? Mostly under the cuff of his outstretched arm. All right, I'll have to look for that. That's pretty easy to look for because you can look for that at the same time you're looking for the die chips. Yeah, XRP Zing. She can have doubled earring and a twig in the mouth. Yep, twig in the bird mouth. All right, let me get some more rolls here. Do you have the nesting bird one? Nice. I found a W last stream, Shannon. It's from the same box. National Park. Found that last week. It was the first half of the box, and now we're hunting the second half. Do I have a face reveal? I did a short video. That's all munched up. Holy cow. I did a short video. Boy, it's probably been a couple years ago now that had a face reveal in it. I don't even remember what the video was. It was so I took one of E Pluribus Unum's shorts, and then I talked like over it. I did like a face reveal and played his short like a green screen type thing in the background and talked over it, just for trying to get him some more notice of the find he had. I think it was a find. I just don't remember what it was at this point. But there was a face reveal there. But it's on one of my shorts a couple years ago. Can we do one tonight? Probably not. Are you saying you have a face for radio? No, it's not a face for radio. I just don't really show it much. Let's see here. Hey, Wizard 27. Good to see you. Oops. San Antonio Mission, that's a Philly. There's a bicentennial. It's not the Denver one, so can't look for the DDO. Maya Angelou. Did you guys find the short? Loot licking bot. And no, that didn't have the doubling either. Monkey King Metals found it. Nice. There's Javita Adar. Check out all the words and lettering in her shirt. Such a cool design. That's just so neat how they made the shirt out of all the text. He wins 2 Unums. Was you got a two unum wager on who would find it first? Two is better than none. That's right. So there you go, Pete. He found the video for you. If the link doesn't work, just copy paste it. You like the face reveal you're just tired of seeing great finds EPU has? Yes. Just do me a favor. Anybody that goes to watch it has to put a like on it and leave a comment. Already done. Awesome. All right, let me look at that under the scope real quick. And no doubling in that earring either. All right. I'll have to go back and watch it. I don't even remember what the find was at this point. Heck, you could make some content just making videos EPU's finds. He doesn't do it, so why not? Need more videos like that? Ainza Costa, new to this channel. What is it you're looking for? I'm looking for errors and varieties. Looking for W mint marks in 2019, 2020. Looking for spitting eagles. Foreign coins. Anything 1964 and older would be silver, which I rarely find. But it's just fun looking for errors and varieties and stuff like that. And the occasional foreign coins neat. And W mint marks are really cool to find. I haven't sold any yet, but they can be worth between $10 and $20 depending on the condition. All right, here's Arizona. We can look for an extra cactus leaf. The designer's initials are at the base of the cactus here. And sometimes there is an extra leaf that covers them. It's actually a dye chip, but it looks like an extra cactus leaf. And sometimes there's some big dye chips that actually cover up part of the date down there. Classic EP reaction on the short, by the way. That's right. I think I vaguely remember what it is. I think there might have been an obscenity, huh? Oh, it was a squeal one, not an obscenity one. uh, those were some pretty epic coins at Monkey King. Naked Day Buffalo find, that's right. There's a small dye chip there. Not as nice as the one I found earlier, but that is a small dye chip in the cap there. How can I save this for later watch? I think if you just like it, then you can go back and look at the videos you liked. I think that's how you can do it, Alan. If you just put a like on it, then you can go back to your channel later and look at videos you've liked. Or it sounds like there's a save button on the three dots. But sometimes I'll just save button and in your history. That's right. Sometimes I'll just like something though if I want to go back and finish watching it, because I can go and see my my like history. Okay, Alan. Or you could sub and choose any live and watch it later. That's right. But it shows your most recent likes first, Monkey King. Yep, if he's chatting, he's already subbed. That's right. $85 likes, 109 people watching. Woohoo! Another West Virginia not seeing a cud. Angela B. Hello. U.S. Virgin Islands again. Another bicentennial. Not the Denver. Delaware. No spitting horse there. That's right. Pete was looking for the hawk to a horse. There is a slot bounty for those that weren't here earlier. Exclamation point slots space 100 or a higher denomination, has to be 100 or more, and it will spin the slots for you, and the first person to get 3 eagles in one slot spin, that's a filly. First person to get 3 eagles in one slot spin wins this 1904 Liberty Head V nickel. That's the slot bounty tonight. First person to get 3 eagles in one slot spin. Hardcore Copper, hey, hey. Good to see you, Hardcore. Diane B, good evening. Good to see you too. Sunday Peak says, I got poop. There's Arizona. No extra leaf down by the initials or on the date. There can also be a dye chip on the cactus. Sometimes it looks like a bird. That doesn't have it though. She said she makes the neighborhood sparkle, Doug. She brings the bling bling. A little burnt from the beach, but good. Sorry, I'm just checking the Maya Angelou under the scope there. No doubling, no doubled earring, no bird. 102 people watching, 90 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. Homestead. Nothing on the roof, in the window. Let me check under the scope here. No leaky bucket, no doubled handle. No extra twig. Round and round we go. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for all the likes. And thank you for hanging out and chit chatting and watching the stream. That looks pretty nasty. There's the nasty one. That's just really discolored. Oh yeah, the giveaway is members only tonight. Hardcore. She says, "Well, poop." I know. I gotta give something back to the members though. I haven't done anything for them in quite a while. Oh man, Monkey King, he's up 6 hours on you now. 6.25 hours. Find anything good yet? Find anything good tonight? So, I found a couple cats on the roof for Harper's Ferry. There's Tallgrass Prairie, that's Philly. And then I found a couple dye chips in Washington's hat. Monkey King says he got close, but then he fell asleep and missed a full live stream. Missing a full stream. Yeah, that happens. He had to make the bed. Hey, Donnie. Good to see you. You were high then, too? What happened to my music? There we go. Hello, Alex. Good evening. There's another Delaware. Still no spitting horse. All right, let me find some more rolls. There is a giveaway going on. It's members only tonight. Exclamation point loot. I don't usually do members only, but they needed something for their memberships. I've been slacking in my in what they can do since they got memberships, so I had to give them a little something. American Memorial Park 2019. Next stream we will have a giveaway for everybody. There's Nevada. You can check for the pooping horse. Third horse to the right. Don't see anything on its rear end or legs. No pooping horse there. There's a Celia Cruz. $20.24. It's a pretty cool design. I think they did really well with the women's series. All right, let me get back up there. Where'd my cursor go? There we go. Okay, so there are 228 votes on the poll. 39% say absolutely, 24% say maybe, 23% say don't know, and 14% says hell's no. Could you even imagine searching a box of quarters in 1964? Oh, geez, you would just save the whole box. If you only knew then what you know now, right? Even when I was a kid I was born in 71, so even if like as a 9-year-old or 8-year-old, love your channel, keep it up. Thank you, Caleb. You're awesome. Thank you for the support. Caleb Blum with 4.99. You didn't have to do it, but you did. Heck yeah. Thank you, Caleb. But even like in 79, when I was like eight years old or something, if I was looking through the coins back then. If I knew then what I know now, man, but that's all right. Can't look back. Just keep looking forward, and it's a fun hobby. I love it, anyways. You were born in '54 and didn't know? Yeah. Thank you, Caleb. Caleb, that was awesome. The majority of the silver has been out of circulation since 1965. Yeah. Kansas. It's got the full trust. I'm about ready to draw two more names here. Wizard. It's members only. So I have it set to that. So even if non-members try to enter, um, they can't. Only the members will get tickets. And then I just pull names like I normally do and put them on a list. Salt River Bay, that's a Philly. Alaskan Assassin Adventures. Hey, I'm doing good. How you doing? Doing well, having fun. Hope you're doing well tonight. Speaking of giveaway, let me get over here. It's time to pick two more names. We got Monkey King Metals, Doug Harding, Otis Cauldron, Gatita Oso, E Pluribus Unum, Bellows Forge, Shannon Smith, Sunday Peak, Wizard 27, Beach Ball, Angela B, Thomas Tone, and Verna Conklin. Close the entries, and we'll pick a name to the list. Thank you for the party hats and the hearts. Shannon Smith, you are on the list. And the next name is Gatita Oso. Oh my goodness, look at that. Gatita Oso. Oh so lucky. Congratulations and rigged. All right, we will complete that giveaway and then we will open up one more for the last two names on the list. Heading to sleep now, but good luck. Thank you, Caleb. Appreciate everything. You have a good night, and we'll catch you again sometime. It's just how it goes sometimes, Wizard. She's right there, EP. Right as you speak, she's right there. $102 likes. Holy moly. Of course, the giveaway opened up. She's not chatting much tonight. uh, let's see here. I bet you, I bet you most of the thin planchets for the quarters have been sorted out because so many of these go through the machines. There's another Celia Cruz. Some of these go through the machines now, and it's all by weight and stuff like that. And the thin ones probably get kicked out. So it's probably gonna be like really rare to find one. I mean, it'd be rare to find one anyways, but probably even more rare. It might have to come from like customer wrapped rolls from someone from a long time ago. Oh, you're good, Shannon. And if you're not here at the end of the stream, just watch it back to see if you won, because you are on the list. You do not need to be present at the end to win it. You just have to email me within 48 hours of the end of the stream to claim it. How many did they make? I don't know, EP. They didn't give a number of how many they made, but they were in several different years. They said it happened in 1965, 67, 1970. Denver's have it. 74 Philly, 79 Philly, and they said it could happen in other years too, but those are the years that they definitely know about. Mo Y, new subscriber here in a nutshell. What are you looking for? So 2019 and 2020, they made some coins at the West Point Mint. So we're looking for a W mint mark there. That's a Philly. Those can be worth $10 to $20 each, depending on their condition. We're looking for errors and varieties. We're looking for foreign coins. Just anything interesting we can find. Anything old, 1964 and older would be silver. Oscar Sanders, have you ever gotten lucky finding a coin worth something? Yeah. Just last week in the same box of quarters, found this National Park 2020 with a W mint mark right there. That's worth at least $10, maybe more depending on what someone would want to buy it for on eBay. Find coins worth stuff all the time. Nickel boxes, I find war nickels, buffalo nickels. I found some V nickels. Those are all worth a lot more than face value. Yep, we find stuff. You have to be patient and keep looking. Find other errors and varieties. W nickels, there are. You know, there's a W nickel out there. Are we going to find one in a box? Doubtful. Let's see what else we found. So in a previous stream, that's like a in God We Rust. The T's just about gone. There's the one right there. What else do we find here? I think these were spitting horses we found before. Yep, you can see right there. That goes through the sea. And that's another spitting horse there. Clipped planchet. I don't know if I have that one handy or not. I'm looking. I'm just seeing what I have hanging around here. We have found a few die chips. Here, this is a drooling George found back on April 23rd. He's got a die chip right there by his mouth. So that's a drooling George. Let me see if I got anything else up here. Oh yeah, there's the clip planchet. We found that clipped planchet back on May 16th. Running right now to my change and change collection in the car to look for W's. Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. You're in the silver. What's your best choice to chase? Dimes, nickels, or quarters? Some people have luck with dimes, and nickels. I average like a war nickel about every other box. You just have to be patient and keep looking. Yeah, the W quarters are only on the 2019s and 2020s. And they made 2 million W quarters for each design those years. Nickels are probably the best way to get the silver. Yep. There's what we find most often. So in the Nevada quarter, the third horse over here, you can look for die chips around its rear end and the legs. This one doesn't have it, but we call that the pooping horse. You wish you would have kept the 7-Eleven your parents had to chase the silver coins? Yeah. Yep, the silver coins are getting harder and harder to find. Salt River Bay 2020. Let's go. Come on. It's a filly. Alrighty. Let me resume the entries for the members. Last chance to get in for the chance to win the EOS. We'll pick the last two names here when these rolls are done. No silver looking edges, no foreign looking edges. Bill Beckman, hello. Tonight's giveaway is members only. Next stream we will have a giveaway for everybody to enter. Just I haven't done anything for members only in a really long time, and I was overdue for that. There's a bicentennial. That's not the Denver, but that's nice looking though. That thing's in good condition for 1976. 49 years old, and look how nice that coin is. There's a Javita Idar. 90 people watching, 113 likes. Holy cow. I gotta find something else to add to that EOS for you members. Salt River Bay, Philly, probably 50 years old, minted in 1975. Marsh Billings, that was a Philly. Oh, there's a drooling George. Tiny little die chip there. Right there. He's just starting to drool. You got a little something there, George. You need to wipe your mouth. That's a small one, but it's there. See it? Right there. Little die chip. River No Return. That's at Denver. All right. Homestead. Not seeing any snow on the roof or any doubling in the window. I don't think the handle's doubled, and I don't think there's a leaky bucket. But I will check it. Nothing there. How connected with the numismatic community are you? Life's TLC. Oh, I love numismatics. Do lots of interactions with many people here are part of the numismatic community. It's a big community, friendly community. We all help each other out, constantly learning stuff. Marketplace Boutique. Hello, hello. Celia Cruz, 2024. Colorado, not seeing any cud. Hey, there's a Zitkala Sa. I don't have very many of that one. That was 2024. I think that was the last one in 2024. Looks fun watching and learning. Absolutely. I'm learning all the time. I've learned a lot in the last 5-6 years, but I'm still learning. National Park 2020. So 2020, 2019. That's a Denver. But 2020, 2019, you can find W marks. Your grandfather was very well traveled and a long-time coin collector. Always called himself a guy who aspires, but didn't have enough money or patience. Yes. Well, I hope you have some of his coins. Wyoming, you can check for doubling in the saddle hat and tail. I'm combining words there. That one doesn't have it though. Mother took them all. He left them out in the rain when he Unalived himself. Oh, man. River No Return 2019. Philly. Michelle. You have 65.99 06 74. Of what, Michelle? They have a big old sack of steel pennies, I'm sure. Demo Ninja. Yeah, I found a few things tonight. We found a couple dyed chips in George Washington's cap. We found a couple cats on the roof here in the Harper's Ferry, which are dye chips up there. We found a drooling George. He's not drooling a whole lot, but he does have a little bit of drool right there. Salt River Bay, that's a Philly. Here's Colorado. You can check for the cut along the edges. At least you didn't get poops again with your last slots. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Demo Ninja. Tallgrass Prairie, it's a Philly. Oh, yeah, I look for In God We Rust, for sure. There's a San Antonio Mission. That's a Philly. Yeah, I look for a bunch of different airs and varieties. Hey, John Jacobs. Die chip on the reverse of which one, Shannon? San Antonio Mission. Did you see a die chip on it, or you just tell me to look for one on it? Because I already put it in the dump box. Let's see if I can find it. Stephanie Menard. There was a good die chip on top. Well, let me see if I can find it in this handful. If not, I'll have to look for it after the stream. Hey, Pickles. On the reverse. Okay. Well, let me see if I can find that San Antonio mission. I've searched all these already, so I'm just going to look strictly for San Antonio mission. See if we can find it. And if not, I'll have to search for it later. Save big money at Menards, yep. Well, I know I can go back and look, but if there's a die chip on it, I'm going to need to find it anyway, so. Just give me a minute to. I didn't pull out too many. You said on reverse. There it is. We found it. Thanks, Shannon. Sweet. He says, there it is. Heck yeah. Nice find, buddy. Awesome. That was a great catch. Yep. Yeah, it's a great community here. Everybody helps everybody out. Everybody learns from each other. You gotta start saving stuff before dumping so chat can catch up. Yeah. Michelle, you can try to find like a local coin shop or something to sell them to. Or find a coin club in the area, maybe someone would buy them. Maria Tall Chief chipping the hair. Of the one I just dumped. Is that what you're saying? Need a stop command. All right, let me get a handful out again. Hey, K-Nip. Look for Maria Tall Chief. You don't even know if it was. That's all right. I can look. It won't take that long. I'm only gonna check what I pulled up on the table here. It looked clumpy. Do I look for what? Big and small mint marks. On some pennies that have them. I gotta find a normal looking one to compare it to. I just don't think I have any sitting out right here. Oh wait, I do. I got some over here. Um, no, that one didn't have it. Maybe there's another one. Where's the shop address? Okay, TLC, you take care. Thanks for stopping in. Maybe I'll catch you again sometime, or you can catch me again sometime. I already searched these ones. I'm just looking for the Maria Tall Chief, so just give me a second here. I did find one Maria Tall Chief in there, but it didn't have a chip. But I'm almost done here. And then we'll open up that last roll. Do you have access to the internet, Michelle? Yeah. Right. Marketplace Boutique, thank you. All right. There's a Maria Tall Chief. I don't think that has it either. From Pakistan. Hello. Nazia Malik. Everything okay? You sitting down? I'm just wearing down. This is my last roll for the night. It's just I've been streaming 2.5 hours, just wearing down. I'm usually pretty happy. It's been a good night. I'm not down, just wearing down. That's all. Thank you for asking though. Oh, sorry, Mo. Yeah, it got pinched by some 2x4s and when I was cleaning up the yard. That was a couple months ago. Um, the top of this dark curve used to be way down here. Actually, it was like way down here, and it's working its way out. I didn't bite my thumb while eating Cheetos. That's funny though. I could blame it on my goats. Say my goats bit me or something. There's another Celia Cruz. 2024 Philly. Hey, Vino. I am doing well. I hope you are too. Good to see you. Sorry if I missed anybody coming in. Between hunting and talking and everything, sometimes I miss quite a bit of the chat. River No Return. That's a Philly. Another river, no return. Another filly. You want to see when you get time. Works right in with the auction poll. You want to see me do an auction? Is that what you're saying, Fino? Come on, last roll W. That's right. Come on. I do have 5 more rolls out of the box I could hunt. I just wasn't sure if I would make it that far since I'm winding down. River no return. See how we do here. Maybe I'll keep hunting. Oh, the die chip. Yes. I will show you in just a minute. I didn't find it. Shannon found it. But yes, we found one tonight. I flipped right by it, and Shannon's like, hey, go look at that. Excuse me. So I went and dug it out of the dump box. 1976 Denver. Not seeing the DDO. Thank you, Waters. Shannon does have a good eye. So do you guys want me to hunt those last 5 rolls, or do you want me to call it a night? Up to me. All right, let me find it. Here we go. Do maybe one more, do 2 more. All right, Fino, here we go. There it is. Sounds like I could use the extra rest. I'll be all right. Oh, Stephanie. Oops, I dropped it. So at the top here, there's a die chip right up there. I'm not touching it. And just this is in front of the coin. Die chip right up top there. That one should look like these. Just straight across and flat. But all that up there is from a chip in the die. And then when the die punched it, that section stayed raised because there was a chip in the die that wasn't able to punch it down flat like the rest of it. That's the best way I can explain it. All right, let me get some more quarters out. Hey, you're all winners just for being here, right? I I won tonight because you're all here and gave me 126 likes, 115 people watching. Thank you everybody for coming in and hanging out. All right, Harper's Ferry. I'm not very good at these. It looks like there's something up here again, though. Let me throw that under my scope. Uh-oh. I can't really tell. Let me get my loop. No, that's post-mint damage this time. Not a die chip. That's post-mint damage. Milford Angel. Hello. It's a nice looking 1974. Let's just set that one aside. That's pretty nice looking. The older ones didn't have mint marks for the Philly. See, like this one doesn't have a mint mark either. That means it's from the Philadelphia Mint. They didn't do Philadelphia mint marks back then. Just had a second dinner and a ginger shot. Just like the pennies don't have a Philadelphia mint mark, except for the 2017 does. There is a slap bounty still going on. Exclamation point slots, space 100. 100 has to be your minimum bet. You can bet higher than that. First person to get 3 eagles in one slot spin wins this vehicle. 1904 Liberty had vehicle. If you are the first person to get the slot bounty. Nice demon then. Demo ninja. 2026 coins will have a privy mark for the 250th anniversary. That's awesome. I think he's probably asking about that V nickel, Shannon. Salt River Bay 2020. It's probably like a buck or two. Hey, BH. Still in the hospital waiting for rehab. Okay, getting better slowly. Hang in there, buddy. Sorry you're still in there. Hoping you get to rehab soon, buddy. All right, there's Arizona. I don't see anything on the cactus like a bird. There's no extra leaves at the bottom or by the date. The oldest coin I have found. Um, the oldest coin I found in a box is probably there was like 5 years ago. There was a coin I found in a nickel box, and it was actually not a U.S. coin. It was a German coin. German coin from like the 1880s. I'm not even sure where that's at right now. I have it somewhere, but it's packed away in a box somewhere. That's the oldest coin I found coin roll hunting in like a box of coins. All right. This is literally the last rolls of the box. Last 3 rolls here. Let's finish them up. I've been doing it like about 6 years, Jesse. But at that time, I wasn't filming it. I wasn't doing it on YouTube. I was just doing it for myself. Um, I've only been making videos and making videos maybe 3 years and been live streaming like 2 years, roughly. Where Farm 2020. That's a filly. Delaware, you can check for the Spitting Horse. That one doesn't have it. I have not sent any coins in for grading yet. Maybe someday I will, just not high on my priority. And anything that I found, I either still have, or some of them I've given away. Like I found lots of V-nickels. I've given some of those away. No doubling there. And I'm not sure which one would be the most expensive one I found. Probably something with an air or a variety on it. Well, no, in a box, in like a bank box, probably something with like air variety. I did have a bag of V-nickels I bought at auction one time. There was like 40 or 50 V-nickels in a bag, and I did find a 1912 S V-nickel, which is like the key date V-nickel. And that the one I found is probably worth about $150. There's a Lowell. Dibs on the 1912 S V-nickel. That's a Denver. Yeah, it was a 5 cent nickel, and it's worth about $150. You used to live in Lowell. Cool. Doug's like, a bullshit. Oh, jeez. All right, I just dropped that. All right, I gotta figure out what else I'm gonna add to this EOS. Okay, River No Return 2019. That's a filly. Gotta think here. What should I add? I'm looking for W mint marks in 2019, 2020. Looking for different airs and varieties. As I come across coins that might have them, I usually explain what I'm looking for. Like in these crossing the Delawares, he can have die chips up in the hat. Found a couple of those earlier tonight. We found this nice die chip here on the San Antonio Mission tonight. Shannon Smith happened to see it while I was flipping through right there. So people collect that kind of stuff. It's all worth money. I don't know what someone would pay for that. I haven't priced those out. I don't think that's a very common one, but I could be wrong. What I would do if I was selling it though is I would look up comparable sales on eBay that were completed and see how much people had been buying that type of thing for, and I would probably price it something similar to that. This one here, South Carolina, can have an extra twig or extra twig, extra branch, and it would come like right across here, like from this foot forward straight across here. It'd be like a die crack, and it would look like an extra twig. I haven't found any of those, but it's out there. You bought 10 rolls from a local grocer to hunt in 2019. You found 12 W lows, super condition, sent 8 for grading, and all but one came back 66. 165, was hoping for 67. Dang. Malaya Bucks. Hello. Marsh Billings 2020. That's a Philly. You're lucky you found that many W's out of 10 rolls. I didn't find any W's when they were first released, when they were new. You haven't found the dye chip either, but now you're going to look. You're going to go back and look at them all, huh? Oh, you're welcome, Malaya. Loot check. That's right. One roll left. So, members, do a loot check. Make sure you're in the giveaway. It's a members only giveaway tonight. Hoping for one, and they just keep coming out. 3 in, just one roll. Best hunter that year for sure. Heck yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Jesse. $145 likes. Look at that. Holy cow. Alrighty. The Wyoming. So in the Wyoming, you can check for doubling of the saddle, the hat, and the tail. This one doesn't have it, but I have found one, maybe two of those over the years. But I mean, quarter wise, I've only been hunting quarters for maybe the last year or so, like from boxes. So I found a decent amount of finds in the last year or so from quarters. I used to mainly do nickels and pennies, but now I've included quarters. I've done a little bit in dimes. They're just so hard to see. Thanks, Vino. There's a River No Return 2019. That's a filly. A silver penny. No, I have found steel pennies. They're steel pennies, not silver. 145 likes calls for a 1 gram gold giveaway. Not quite. Oh, jeez. I don't even have a gram of gold to give away. Well, I shouldn't say that. I have some half grams, but I'm not giving them away. Nickels are just fun. You can find war nickels and buffalo nickels. You can find a war nickel. I find a war nickel in just about every other box. Um, Occasionally, still find buffalo nickels and like nickels. I save anything older than 1960, and I have found like 5 or 6. Let me think. I think I found 6 V nickels over the years. All right, this is the last little pinch here, and then I'll figure out. Voluminous Waters, you have a good night too. Last little pinch here, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to add to the giveaway for the EOS. All right, let me zoom back out. So right now the EOS is a stateless SLQ Standing Liberty Quarter. But we're at 149 likes, so I got to find something else here to add to the EOS. It is a members only giveaway tonight. So if you're a member, !loot, and you can get in the giveaway. There's 11 of you in there right now. If you're not a member and you want to be a member, you can buy a membership while I am hunting cashier for 10 years. So lots of V's. You found lots of V's. That's awesome. So I'm going to find something else to add to the EOS. 150 likes. That is awesome. Thank you, everybody. So if you really want to be in the giveaway and you want to buy a membership, you got a couple minutes to get one while I'm hunting for something to add to the EOS. Let's see here. Just bear with me a minute here. All right, we got something different here. Members only. Yeah, happy anniversary, EP. So, special members only. How about an 1880 Russia 20 Kopecks? Oh, happy anniversary, Fino. 1880 Russia 20 Kopecks. And it's got an H here, if that means anything to anybody. That's a nice picture over there. Your coin Chinese. So last chance to get in the EOS for members. 1880 from Russia. So that's going to go along with the SLQ. Put those down here. So I got to get up there and refresh this, and we'll read off the names for that we'll pick from to get the last two names on the list. Got 13 people in the giveaway. Doug Harding, Wizard 27, Otis Cauldron, E Pluribus Unum, Gatita Oso, Sunday Peak, Bellows Forge, Monkey King Metals, Shannon Smith, Beach Ball, William E, BH Ringer, and Malaya Buck. Alrighty. Let me close the entries here. And we'll pick a name. BH Ringer, you are on the list. Thank you, EP. And the last name to get on the list, Sunday Peak. All right, so in the EOS tonight, we have Otis Cauldron, Beach Ball, Sunday Peak, Wendy, Bellows Forge, E Pluribus Unum, Otis Cauldron again, Verna Conklin, Shannon Smith, Gatita Oso, BH Ringer, and Sunday Peak. We'll get those right here. And we got the 12-sided die, complements of phenotypical. And we'll We'll give it a nice shake, rattle, and roll. Let's see what we get here. Number 10. Uh-oh. I think we need to re-roll that. Something happened there. That's not supposed to happen. Katita Oso, congratulations. That's got to be rigged. She's not supposed to win. Me? Me? Illegal, hit the table. Congratulations, Katita. You got some nice Russian 20 kopecks coming your way, and this dateless SLQ. Now you can never say, now you can't say you never win, Katita. Doug says, I don't win oh so nothing. Awesome. Let me write this on here. I got to write down what I gave away. So, dateless SLQ. We had 150 likes. And we gave away an 1880 Russia 20 kopecks. There we go. And put that in there. Oh, you're welcome, Katita. Oh, so rigged. That's right. $150 likes. Members only EOS. And this stream started on the 9th, even though it's the 10th now. There we go. Alrighty. So thank you again, everybody. 152 likes is totally awesome. Another live later this week. I don't know yet. Maybe, but I don't know. But you all stay safe. Happy questing out there. Tomorrow, I should get credit for my 4,000 watch hours, which will be awesome. Be another milestone there. But thank you, everybody. It was a fun night. Hope you all had fun. Happy anniversary to EP and his wife, and Phenotypical and his wife. And you all stay safe out there. Alaskan Assassin, good to see you again tonight. Shannon Smith, it was good to see you too. It's good to see everybody, but I haven't seen you in a while, Shannon. Nice. Thank you for stopping in. Take care, everybody, and stay safe. Have a good night.